Okay, the next item we have on our list is the fogger AC adapter and fogger float. What you see in front of you is the AC adapter, which attaches to a male prong power cord. Now Joe is going to open the actual fogger unit so that you can see what it looks like inside. This is the actual mechanism that produces the fog through an ultrasonic process. Through this action, it actually turns both the water and the nutrients into a thick fog that's atomized and allows for better absorption through the plant roots. Now, when looking at the fogger, you can see that there's a copper disc on top. That is the only part that can ever break on the unit, and that is something that wears down over a period of usually 6 months to a year. Replacement discs are very cheap, and they come with a tool that pops in simply. Now, on this unit, you'll also see that there's a small light next to that copper disc, and that light will actually glow green when power comes to the unit and when it's actually plugged in, to let you know that it is functioning properly. Now, if the red light is on but it's not producing fog, which we'll talk about later in the video, then it simply means that the copper disc needs replacing. So what we're going to do at this point is take out the fogger float, which Joe's going to grab for us here. The fogger float ensures that the fogger is always sitting at the proper depth in the water. So what you'll do is take the fogger, place it inside the fogger float like so. Make sure that it's sitting in the bottom and not being pulled up. Say if there was tension on the cord, that would make it hang halfway down the unit. The reason for the fogger float, once again, is to ensure that the unit is not sitting too deep in the water or too high. If that occurs, then it can also affect the ability of the unit to produce fog. So what we'll do at this point is take the fogger and the float and set it in the reservoir. You can do this by lifting the lid. Once again, the fogger and float can sit anywhere in the reservoir and can effectively float and move around, and it should not cause an obstruction or problem. Take the male cord, or the female cord that's extending from the fogger, and pull it through the same hole as the water pump and the air pump were pulled through, and run it through the rear of the unit. There should be plenty of extra power cord to go quite a distance behind the unit. And what we're going to do at this point is walk around the back, and we're going to take the AC adapter and we're going to plug the AC adapter into the power strip and take the male end and plug it into the female end of the actual fogger unit. Now, as soon as this unit is power is actually turned on to the power strip, the fogger will turn on. So please ensure that there's water in the reservoir when you do this, to ensure that there's no damage to the fogger unit from extended lengths of time with the power turned on and the unit out of the water. All right.